Sometimes I'll look at a beginner artist who's just starting out and it'll remind me of my beginner self. Sure, I'm not a professional, but I feel like I know a lot of things now that I didn't know when I was just starting out. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you 10 pieces of advice I wish I heard 3 years ago. Number 1, save your art. I cannot stress this enough. You're going to want to see it later. I mean, even if you don't think it's that good, don't crumple it up and just throw it away. I wish I had some of my very first drawings now, like just for interest's sake, so I can see just how much I've improved over the years. Number 2, be open to criticism. In the beginning, it might hurt to hear people say things like the anatomy looks off, or maybe the drawing would be better if you did this. But these are all very important things to listen to, and it wouldn't hurt to take their opinions into consideration. I remember how difficult it was for me to take criticism, especially when I just started doing commission work. The person buying the drawing from me would tell me a couple of things that they would like to change about the drawing, like just little things, and I just didn't handle it well at all. The smallest thing could completely destroy my confidence as an artist, and it would cause me to stop drawing for weeks on end. Although I feel like I have gotten a lot better at taking criticism now. It's important to realize just how crucial it is to listen to other people's opinions if you want to grow as an artist. Number 3, your worst critic is yourself. This kind of goes with my second point, but it is so important to be confident in the art you create. You may notice little mistakes that nobody else is seeing and convince yourself that the piece is terrible. It's disproportionate, the colors are off, etc. Sometimes I'll look at a portrait that I've spent way too long doing and I'll start seeing things that aren't even there. Like suddenly the eyes are too far apart or the nose is set too high, but when I first finished the drawing, I liked it. Number 4, don't compare your art. It is so easy to look at another artist's work and compare it to your own. I mean, sometimes you'll find an artist that's a couple years younger than you and they seem to know how to draw better than you. It's important to remember that nobody's art journey is the same and your pace of learning is nobody else's business. Number 5, it's okay to take a break. I used to think that if I stopped drawing every couple of days or at least a couple times a week, I was going to completely lose any progress I've made in my art journey and lose all my skill altogether. I've learned that having the pressure to draw all the time slowly turns a passion for art into a chore. So I say draw when you want to, and if anything, I encourage you to take a break once in a while. Number 6, this might sound a little funny, but flip your drawings. If you feel like there's something off about your drawing, like maybe the anatomy looks off, the best way to see exactly what's wrong with it is to take a picture of your drawing and flip it. Number 8, I'm sure you've all heard this one a million times, but practice makes perfect. This is really the biggest piece of advice I can give you. There's this big misconception that people are just born with the ability to be an artist, and any artist knows that this is completely untrue. With any good artist, you'll find that there was a time when their drawings were just terrible. Art is a skill, not a talent. Number 9, surround yourself with other artists. Doing art is so much more fun when you have other friends who do art as well. Honestly, I wish I had more friends that do art because it's one of those things that I could just talk about for hours without getting bored. And finally, my last piece of advice I want to share is that art does not have to be realistic for it to be considered good art. Unless you're a realism artist, that's kind of the point, but it's important to develop your own art style, and the more unique your art is, the easier it is to tell apart from other people's art. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Those are my top 10 things that I wish I could tell myself 3 years ago when I was just starting as a beginner artist. I really hope this video was helpful, and if it was, leave a like, and if you enjoyed and you would like to see more, subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 3,000, I think, which is insane, and I know a lot of you are beginner artists, so I really hope this video was helpful for you guys. Let me know what you guys think of this style of video. Also, if you have any other video ideas, leave them down in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. I'm coming out with a new tutorial next week, and if you have any suggestions for tutorials, also leave them in the comments. It'll be really helpful. And yeah, I think that is everything. Thanks for watching.